Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ariel and I create beauty, makeup reviews and hauls, as well as fashion videos and lifestyle vlogs. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So today I'm going to be creating a video on this look. It's basically a makeup tutorial using all drugstore makeup. So if you guys watch my vlogs, which you should, you know, I kind of spoke on, you know, I want to do a full makeup tutorial using affordable and or drugstore products. So here we go, girl. If you want to see how I got this look, and then keep on watching. Okay, so we're gonna start off by priming the skin using the Neutrogena Shine Control Primer. This is a rice protein complex. Not 100% sure what that is, you guys, but you know what this reminds me of? When I squeeze it out, it reminds me of like sunscreen or something like that. So it's a little on the gritty side, just a little bit, very thin product, but I'm gonna put this in my T-zone, just across here and down here, just because what we're using for foundation is such a, it's a product that I think is gonna get oily quick. But I'm interested, I want to use it because I'm so interested in how it's gonna look. Is it gonna give me that luminous, you know, just beautiful skin look, which is what I'm really interested in. So we're gonna prep the skin using the Neutrogena primer first, just to kind of be proactive at combating some of that shine that I think is gonna come from the foundation. So, boom. Next, I'm gonna go in with the Milani Glow. This is a hydrating skin tint. So this is in the color 310 medium to dark. So I'm assuming that this is supposed to cover a range of skin tones. It's saying plus electrolyte plus coconut water blend. So it's ultra luminous skin tint, sheer to light coverage. So it's supposed to be very sheer. It's not supposed to give like a lot of coverage. Melts into the skin for a naturally dewy glow, powered by 29% squalane powerhouse ingredients, locks moisture in and prevents hydration loss. Glow enhancing ingredients. So the glow is coming from electrolyte plus coconut water blend, vitamins C and E. So this is just supposed to be a tint. It's not really supposed to give coverage and just make your skin look luminous. It's a squeeze tube, not a pump. So I'm gonna squeeze about 1, 2, 3, 4 drops, because this is gonna be really thin. So here's the product here. You guys, I am gonna use a product that I've never used before, which a lot of these I haven't used before. The primer in this skin tint I've never used before. So what I'm gonna apply it with is Real Techniques now has a body sponge, you guys. So I already wet it. And it's just basically like their regular sponge, but this is like twice the size. It's huge. So I'm gonna go right into the product. And the product is like a medium consistency. It's not too watery, but it's not super thick either. It's like a medium consistency. So I'm gonna obviously start off where I need the most coverage first. And you guys, this is doing pretty much what it said it was gonna do. It's just a skin tint. It's gonna tint the skin a little bit and not give much coverage. It does look very luminous, even on top of that mattifying primer. In the areas where I use the primer, I can see that it's not as shiny as the rest of the face. So that's how I can tell that that primer is sort of doing what it's supposed to do. Okay, I'm not mad at this skin tint, you guys. Not mad at all. And I think I like this sponge. It covers a lot of area quickly. So I feel like you get your foundation done quicker because it covers a lot more of the face rather than a smaller sponge that gets smaller areas at a time. This gets sort of larger areas at a time. Okay. So that's the skin tint. We're not gonna go back in and add any more. I'm just sort of taking what's left off of my hand, which is barely nothing. So we're not gonna add any more foundation. What I will do to cover the additional pigmentation that's not being covered by the skin tint is going in with a concealer, which you guys, I'm so sorry. This is gonna be the only product that's not drugstore. So I'm gonna go in. You know what? I may have, do I have one that's like my skin tone? I was gonna say, this might be too dark though. Let me see, because I do have a darker hydrating a elf concealer that's a little darker, but it may be too dark for me. Maybe not. Yeah, this is too dark. This is too dark for me, so I'm not able to use this one. So this is gonna be the only product that's non-drugstore, y'all. So I'm gonna go in with my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer to cover the little dark spots that wasn't covered by the skin tint. Now I'm gonna go into highlight, and for highlighter today, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the color Tan Walnut. This is actually a drugstore product that is like my go-to. So this is my regular go-to concealer, which I love, y'all. It's like taking a lot for me to actually try and buy new concealers because I'm just so happy with this one. Basically, e.l.f. had sent this to me when it came out, and I've just been buying it ever since. To brighten a bit further under the eye, I'm gonna use the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer. This one is in the color Medium Beige, just to put in just the inner corners to brighten up just here. We don't wanna just make the entire under eye super bright like that, but just in the corner. So yeah, the cool thing about these products is every product in this video, obviously with the exception of that matte concealer, is under $15. So you can get a great look for cheap. You just have to have that technique down and know how to work with the products, which you're not gonna use it, you know, too much differently than you would any other product, honestly. And how you layer it is gonna be important too. Boom. For contour, the cream contour, I'm gonna go in with the Nika K New York Cream Contour. This is actually a full coverage cream to powder foundation, and I get the color Chocolate. This is like one of those products you get from your local beauty supply store that costs less than $10. So I'm gonna go in with this and a Real Techniques brush, which is this brush here. Gonna use this same cream contour color, the color that I'm using for cream contour, with a shader brush to define my nose. To set my highlighted areas, I'm gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is in the color 310 Sun Beige. This is the matte poreless one. And just gonna go in with a highlighter brush from, this is like a fluffy highlighter brush from Real Techniques that comes in, it's saying a setting brush. It's a setting brush from Real Techniques that comes in like the little 3 brush kits. Wow, this delivers flawless. It's giving completely flawless. Wow. Okay, Maybelline Fit Me. And we're just gonna hit all of our highlighted areas. For bronzer, I'm gonna use the Absolute New York Pro Bronzer. This is another makeup product that is a staple in my makeup routine and literally costs maybe $8 or $9. I wear the color dark, and I'm gonna use the same Real Techniques brush that I used for the cream contour. I'm just gonna go in with a clean powder brush just to sort of blend between the highlight and the bronzer so that it could be seamless and there's nothing on this brush. For blush today, I'm gonna use the Milani blush. This is in 01 Dolce Pink. And I'm gonna apply this using a Morphe brush. This is the Morphe M104 brush, which is a tapered blush brush. For eyebrows, I'm gonna go in with the LA Girl Brow Pomade, which is a cream product, and I'm just gonna use a brow brush, like a tapered brow brush, a slanted brow brush, and this is from Morphe as well. Let me see if I can get, the number has come off. I want to say it's the Morphe E11 brush. The color that I'm using is dark brown. For eyeshadow today, I'm gonna use the LA Girl eyeshadow palette. This is the Keep It Playful eye palette, and I'm just gonna use one color today. So I'm just gonna take an eyeshadow blending brush, a fluffy blending brush for that, which I'm using the Morphe M576, and I'm just gonna sweep this across my entire lid, going about halfway up my lid, and once I reach that halfway point, I'm gonna lightly fade it up towards the brow, leaving just a little bit of the nude color to show right under the brow bone. So we're literally just doing a one color eyeshadow look. And if you notice, when I'm applying it, I'm sort of sweeping it outward that way instead of rounding this way. I'm sweeping it out just a little. See how it's blown out a little? And this, what this is gonna do is give us that cat eye effect, and it's gonna make our eyes appear to be a little bit more almond shaped. Even though my eye shape is already almond, if you're a person that does not have almond shaped eyes, this is a way you can create it. Just to drag the color outward instead of leaving it right here on your actual eyelid space, you can bring it out a little bit. Like how Megan Thee Stallion wears hers, that's how you create that look. Just kind of sweep it out a little bit. If you round it to your eye shape, it's gonna make your eyes appear rounder, and if you sweep it outward, it's gonna make your eye appear more almond. Pro tip. For eyeliner, I'm going to use the NYX Epic Wear Waterproof Liner in the color black. This is another product that's a staple in my makeup routine. That's also a drugstore product. In my waterline, I'm gonna use the NYX Wonder Pencil. This is in the color 03 Deep. It's just a nude color pencil. And what this does is give you a more open eye look. You see how this eye looks a little brighter and more open than this one? That's what these pencils do. So if you're a person that has very small eyes, you know how some people have very small eyes? This is a way to make your eye appear to look more wide and open. If you're a person that has really, really big eyes, this may be a technique that you want to steer away from, because it's going to make your eyes look even wider and bigger. For mascara, I'm gonna use the Great Lash Mascara from Maybelline. This is like a Maybelline staple for the company. This was like one of the first mascaras, you guys. Like, I can remember my mom buying these mascaras. Since COVID, they have really gone up in the price. This is a mascara that was literally like $4 to $5 before the pandemic, and now it's like $7 and some change, I guess, depending on where you go. But now it has a curved applicator. It's slightly curved, which I like that. So I'm gonna apply this to my top as well as my bottom lashes, and I'm not going to apply bottom liner, just like heavily try to put on the mascara at the bottom, just to give sort of that clean eye look. I love how this mascara applies, y'all. Like, this mascara may be the star of the show. I don't know why I stopped buying it. Oh yeah, I know why I stopped buying it. My friend Bree had came out with a mascara line of mascara, which I have been using for like over a year now, and I love it. I got like 5 of them for her, which is the Levi mascara, which is so good. But this one applies really nice and clean, and the price point is A1. So I love this. Look how this look came together. This is all affordable drugstore products, you guys. So of course I'm gonna put on my Socialite Mink lashes. I'm not gonna use a drugstore lash because you guys know I have my own brand of lashes, which are top tier, honey. So I'm going to apply, let's see, today I'm gonna use 9 to 5. 9 to 5 is the most conservative style out of the 4 styles that I have. It's just short, but still gives you that fluffy lash extension look. So I'm gonna apply those lashes and we're gonna come back and do the lip. Okay, so for the lip today, I'm going to use a Revlon Color Stay Longwear Lip Liner. This is in the color Nude. They had a chocolate color, but I felt like since most of my go-to liners are chocolate brown, let me go for a lighter color brown. And this Nude looked like a lighter shade of brown on the packaging at least. So I don't know what it's about to look like now. I'm hoping it'll work. Ooh, this ain't what I thought it was gonna be, y'all. It's like a mauve color. Let me see. It's definitely mauve and not brown. So the packaging made it look brown and it's actually mauve. It's just a step above my sweater in a sense. So I don't like this. We're not gonna do it. So there'll be 2 products that's not drugstore product. I'm gonna go in with the Makeup Forever lip liner. This is in the color Limitless Brown, which I use often. I like this liner because that one is definitely gonna be too light. So for the actual lip color, I'm gonna use a Milani lip gloss. This is in the color Sparkling Pink, and it's actually the Keep It Full Lip Plumper. So it's gonna have that almost pepperminty smell and feel to it. So this is the final look, you guys. This is it. Full face drugstore with the exception of a couple of products. So yeah, it is possible, honey. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed creating it for you. If you have any questions or comments, don't forget or hesitate to leave it down below. If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.